Hey guys, it's the Windows Nerd here. Today we're going to be looking at Windows 2000 Server. Now, this version of Windows 2000 is pretty much the exact same thing as Windows 2000 regular professional. I actually did get internet working on this. Probably can't see it here, so I'll get the oldnet.com and you'll see that. So we got internet working on here. Now I actually had to install, I had to actually make this VM myself because Windows PC doesn't actually have VMs for Windows Server 2000 or Windows 2000 Server, so I actually had to install this ISO itself. I actually had to edit the ISO too because I had to patch the part where it asks you for a CD key out because I could not find a single Windows Server 2000 CD key that actually worked with this ISO. And so, as you can see, it's almost exactly like Windows 2000 with the icons and everything, except it says Windows 2000 Server only run WinVer. As you can see, it says, well, actually it only says Windows 2000, but a Windows Update, oh, actually I think because I have internet working on this VM, it's trying to update it's trying to open the actual update thing from Microsoft. So we do actually, because this is Windows 2000 Server, you have a plethora of like administrative tools. We have more accessibility options. I think this is because I just installed everything. Like, you can choose like certain programs to install on setup from CD, and I just chose like all of them. So as you can see, accessibility, I think this is from the setup thing. So we have the accessibility wizard, the magnifier, which obviously it makes the screen bigger. So it just shows you where the mouse is, and you can exit now. So I guess that's like for people who are like losing their vision or something. So we also have the narrator, and I'm not going to turn that on because the narrator is really annoying. And we also have the on-screen keyboard. Well, I guess that's self-explanatory. I mean, you just push the button with the mouse, push the keys with the mouse, and it types it. I remember sometimes when my keyboard wasn't working, and I had to actually use the on-screen keyboard and just click everything. It was terrible. So we actually do have more communications. We have HyperTerminal. I think HyperTerminal was in regular internet. We have Internet Connection Wizard, as always, NetMeeting, and which is obviously like, it's basically like Skype for businesses, but it's like, of course, but I don't have any meetings to connect to, so. Also have phone dialer, if we can't use because we don't have a phone. Entertainment. We have the usual entertainment things. We have the usual games. Now the games are actually optional. You can actually turn off the games at the setup. And if you're actually thinking about, I mean, you shouldn't use this on like an actual, like in an actual business setting, because I mean, it's kind of outdated, being from like 20 years ago and all, but yeah, I mean, I guess if you were going to use this, then I guess, because there's an option to disable the games in setup, so if you were actually using this in a business setting, which I would like to stress again, you shouldn't, but you could disable those. Microsoft Script Debugger. This is for, as the name suggests, debugging scripts. We also have system tools like always. I'll just put calculator. Pretty much all the other things except synchronize. Updates the network copy of materials that were edited offline. So basically, this is basically, so if another person updates a document, then the document on your computer will change too, as long as it's on the network. As you can see, there's this. They have their own folder for administrative tools. As you can see, it's full. Like this alone is like a gigabyte in size. Well, I mean the whole thing is a gigabyte in size. So we have component services, computer management, configure server, connection manager, administration kit, data sources, DHCP, distributed file system, DNS, event viewer, internet authentication service, internet services manager, licensing, local security policy, network monitoring, QoS admission control, remote storage, routing, and remote access, server extensions, administrative services, telnet server administration, performance, terminal services, client creator, terminal services licensing, terminal services manager, terminal services configuration, Windows Media Performance, Windows Media Wins. So that's pretty much it. This startup thing is basically what will run on startup. So if you had like a program put in the startup folder, it would run on startup basically. The Windows Media folder is empty, I think, because Windows Media was right there. What does Windows Media do? It enables you to manage and configure local and remote computers that are running Windows Media services. So, many documents, and I guess that's about it. It's just Windows 2000 with extra tools. Well, I mean, because it's a server thing. Anyway, that's probably gonna be it. See you in the next video. Bye.